Hello everyone, here's a small video to send labs to students that might be remote or on Google Chromebooks. As the instructor on the left side, I'm going to go ahead and log into the REPLIT.com. This one is the Swift Online compiler. You can find it by typing in Swift REPL. You're going to want to go to the one that looks like this here, REPL.IT. And here you can automatically run it and it should work just fine. What I'm going to do is either log in or sign up based on if you have an account. I already logged in with GitHub, so I'm just going to use this, but feel free to use Google or to make your own up here. It doesn't matter. After I log in with my GitHub, you'll notice that this is the screen I'm brought to. And what I want to do next is either down here, I can hit Swift to create a new REPL, or I can create the one up here. I'm going to use this one up here. If none of these are showing up, you can search for Swift in the templates file. It should be pretty popular, so it's up there though. And then the title, I'm going to give a fake name and this say absent work. Now we have to make this public, but again, students will only be able to access this with the link, so that's fine. And we can't make it private unless you want to upgrade to that plan. I'm going to hit create REPL, and then it's going to bring me into the console and files. And then you'll notice you could type it in normally or type into Swift code and have it compile. I have a small download from the code from the previous introduction lab. This is the solution code from online. Excuse me. This is the solution code from the Notion page. And I wanted to show one little thing if you're on a Windows machine. This is the exact same steps on Mac. It might be a bit easier in this part. But let's just say you're using Windows. What you can do is drag the main.swift file into your desktop, and usually you won't be able to open these. So what you would like to do is after you unzip it or right click on it, you can go down to open with and then pick any of the text editor readers. So there's a few here, Sublime Text, Visual Studio Code, but you will most likely have Notepad or Notepad++. So just click on that one, hit OK. And you'll notice that it's all just basic text, but it is the code from the lab. So I'm going to grab this, right click and copy or Control C. I'm going to go back into my REPL I just made and paste this here. And if I run this, you'll notice that it should compile in the console to the right there. Great, so this is working just fine. And what I want to do now is, okay, I set up my lab for the student. I'm going to go ahead and invite them. So there's a top right, there's an invite button. I'm going to hit generate a join link. And then you can either copy it here or from the middle. And then on the right side, I'm going to pretend I'm a student who hasn't made an account yet. So you send them this link either via your messaging or Gmail. The student is going to be brought to this screen that asks them to log in. And if they have a CPS account or an email account already set up with the course or the class, you could just hit continue with Google and then just use the email that they use. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here. Great. And then because I'm on the different window here, I'm just going to hit confirm. Let me make sure that this runs just fine. Great. And now you'll notice that each side, I now have John Lynch, who's the owner. And now I have me, Tim Hadgood, which you can see. So now what I can do here is I'll see where I am as the instructor on the left side, and on the right side here, you'll notice the red line is going. And then I could say something print, I am working on the absent lab. So it will be the exact same lab, just copy and paste the code into it, and then the students can work on it remotely using a Chromebook and then accessing it using that URL.